This is the unboxing of the Occipital Bridge 6 Degrees of Freedom mobile VR and AR headset for iPhone users. Coming up. Hi and welcome here at Mixed Reality TV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here and you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. When I first heard about Occipital's inside-out tracking technology, it got me really excited because it's said to be as accurate as Valve's Lighthouse system, which of course is being used in the HTC Vive, and that tracking is pretty awesome. Now, the company is using that technology for a product called the structure sensor. So this structure sensor is being sold on occipital.com, and in conjunction with your iPhone or iPad, it helps you to do indoor mapping and 3D scanning. So with this, you can, for example, make a 3D model of your house, or you can make a 3D scan of yourself and use it in any 3D software. Now, this can also do mixed reality, and in conjunction with this here, the Occipital Bridge, this becomes a 6 Degrees of Freedom VR and AR headset for the iPhone. And this is what I'm going to unbox now. Alright, so welcome to the unboxing of the Occipital Bridge, and here the structure sensor. Let's start with the structure sensor first, because this device actually does all of the magic. The other thing actually is just the shell. This is the magic, the structure sensor. And what this thing does, it maps the surrounding in 3D, and it actually knows what's going on, knows what is a table, what is the wall, and so on and so forth. Alright, so Structure.io, get started. This is where you get started, and here is what we have in the box. In the middle, of course, the structure sensor. Let me get it out. And yeah, it's not really huge. It has like 2 cameras as far as I can tell, probably also some lasers. I have to get back to the Occipital guys. They will be able to tell me more about what exactly is inside the device. Then here we have a connection for the electricity. And yeah, that's it. It's very simple. And it also, next to the connector for the electricity, it had a connector for this here. So this, you connect it to the structure sensor and, for example, your iPad or your iPhone. So here is, this is for the connection with the iPhone, iPad, and yeah, this is important. And of course, we also have here the plug for the electricity. If you want to get the structure sensor alone, it will set you back $379. Now, keep in mind, with this, you can do professional 3D scans of your environment and of people and of objects, so it's very, very useful. And if you want to get the whole package with the Occipital Bridge, then this will set you back $399. Alright, but now let's check out the Occipital Bridge and let's unbox this. So let's have a look here at the box. Very beautiful, black and yeah, blue on black. Occipital, here there's nothing on this side, and here bridge. Okay, so let's check the other side here. There's nothing on the bottom. So we can now get this off here. Actually, it's very tight, so we'll take a moment to get this off to check out the bridge. Yeah, so together with the structure sensor, this works as a 6 Degrees of Freedom headset for iOS devices. No, actually for iPhones, not for iPads, for iPhones. You can put the iPhone 6s into it, the 7, the 8, and also the iPhone X. So here it is. Let's check out what's in the box. Of course, we can see the headset in the middle. Then on the bottom left, we can see some kind of controller. And yeah, on the right bottom, there are some kind of lens adjustment thingies, I would call them. So this is for adjusting to your side. If you're short-sighted, you can put those in, but we'll get to that a bit later. Now let's get out the Occipital Bridge itself. Alright, so on the top there's a mount where you put the structure sensor here. And yeah, there's a lens here, a wide angle lens. And let's get to the straps. There's a top strap, and here in the back, as you can tell, we have something to adjust the headset to your size, to your head size. Now let's have a look at the front of the device. So this is the part where your iPhone goes in. So you open it, put in your iPhone, iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, and you close the thing. Same principle as the Google Cardboard headsets. And what's nice about this, there's some magnet built into it, so it snaps kind of into place when you close it. This is a very nice touch. Now let's have a look at the face padding here, the part that gets in touch with your face. Now, as you can tell, it's some kind of foam, actually very similar to what we see in the Lenovo Explorer, for example. And also it's attached to the headset with Velcro. So should you ever need to replace it, you can do it, and probably you can even use those VR covers as exchange. So this is always great when you can take it off. And yeah, for the lenses, you can also get them off in order to put in these kind of spacers that will help you to get the picture sharp if you are short-sighted and if you want to adjust this. This is cool. Yeah, I think you've seen most of it. Here again, the part where you connect the structure sensor to. I'm going to do that later. And yeah, the lens. So overall, I can just say it feels like a very high quality headset. And well, not all the parts are made from plastic. The part in the back, which is helping you to adjust it, it feels kind of heavy. So it's not just plastic, also some part is metal. So let's have a look at the controller here. It does remind me a bit of a Daydream controller as what the buttons are concerned. So we do have a touchpad here, which is clickable on the top. Then we have two buttons here, like one app button and one home button. And we have a trigger. Now, we don't have a trigger button on the Daydream controller, which is still a shame. So it's great that Occipital has put this trigger button there. And well, yeah, everything is with batteries, so you cannot recharge this. You simply change the batteries, and actually I like this kind of style. So trigger feels good. And yeah, this is the controller. So I suppose this is also a 3 degrees of freedom controller, as we know it from the Gear VR and Daydream. So here's some card with some information how to connect with Occipital. And yeah, some more paperwork, the bridge controller, some cloth for cleaning the whole thing, and some more paperwork here, the quick start guide for the bridge in general. And this is the cable that would connect the sensor, the structure sensor, to your iPhone. And in the end, we also have some batteries here. These batteries go into the Occipital controller. So everything is there from the start. The only thing that you will need is an iPhone, which I again still do not have, but it's on its way, and then you're gonna see the full review of the Occipital Bridge. So before we now get to the face-on test, let's have a look at this here. These are so-called lens spacers. They will help you to get a sharp picture if you're short-sighted. So this goes between the lens and the headset, and you can easily put it between the lens and the headset, and well, it kind of adjusts how sharp the picture will look. This is really nice that they put it inside there, and definitely I'm sure that lots of people who wear glasses will like this. But now let's get to the face-on test. Alright, so this was the unboxing of the Occipital Bridge and the Occipital Structure Sensor. So as you know, in my unboxings I always also do a face-on test where I just try them out for the very first time and check if they are comfortable or not. So anyways, first I have to mount this structure sensor on the occipital bridge like this, and I also have to screw it on. Something that I didn't show you in the unboxing, there's also a little screwdriver in the structure sensor box and also some little screws. So I won't be able to show you how it actually works, the whole thing, because I don't have an iPhone. So I also just rented an iPhone. It's being sent to me in the next few days, and then I'll give you the in-depth review of the whole occipital bridge and the structure sensor. But for today, I'm going to do the first face-on test after I've screwed on the structure sensor. Alright, screwing on the structure sensor was really simple, and now this is what it looks like. So the only thing that this system lacks now is the iPhone, and I'm going to get it in the next few coming days, and then I will be able to give you a full rundown of what this system can do. But so far, my first impression of this looks like a very nice headset, high quality, and very nice here with this kind of system to screw it on. Reminds me a bit of the deluxe audio strap, just without the audio for the HTC Vive. And you know what? Now it's time for me to put this on for the very first time and let you know my first impressions when wearing it. So how to do that now? Probably this part I have to make it loose first. This one too. So I have a very big head. Okay. Wow, okay, so the very first impression, it fits like very snug to my face. And I have really no problems with my nose whatsoever. Normally, the biggest problem that I have is that probably my nose feels uncomfortable because something is pressing against it, but we don't have this feeling here at all. Can you see my eyes, you know? Yeah, so this is good. Then this system here, where you would simply screw it closer to your head, works fine. And yeah, so far it feels really good. Feels like a very comfortable headset. Of course, it still lacks the iPhone, so there will be some additional weight. But this part here, the part here actually in the back, it does have some weight. So this is not just some simple plastic, it feels more like metal. So there's some kind of counterweight, which will give it more balance. So let me put this on again. Yeah, feels good. It feels really stable, and actually I'm very much looking forward to try out this 6 degrees of freedom mobile VR system for the iPhone. So this is the occipital bridge together with the occipital structure sensor, giving you 6 degrees of freedom mobile VR. And well, you need to stick to Mixed Reality TV because the full review is gonna come up on this channel once I got an iPhone on my hands and once I can put an iPhone here and check out the whole system as it's supposed to work. And that's it for this unboxing and first face-on try of the occipital bridge and the occipital structure sensor. If you have any more questions, please do leave them in the comment section below, or much better, why don't you directly ask me directly in a chat on the MRTV Discord server. The MRTV Discord server is a great free resource where you can find me and all of the MRTV community. We are a bunch of like-minded people. We're all into VR and AR, and it's a great, helpful community, and you should check it out. Find it in the link in the description below. But that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, also do subscribe to this channel if you have not done so yet, and if you would like to see the whole review of the occipital bridge. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.